2K Sports pregame show.
Playoff game one now, history. Time for game two of this series here on 2K Sports. We're in the first round. Shaquille O'Neal is here, so is Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it's the Orlando Magic as they'll be playing against the Toronto Raptors here at their home, Scotiabank Arena. For the Raptors, they came close in game one, but fell short down the stretch. Tonight, a chance to make amends and even the series. And after coming up short in game one, home court advantage right out the window. Oh, is the window here? It's out this window. We look at this game tonight. Is this game do or die for them, Big fella?
Losing the first two at home would be an embarrassment. Dropping this game could effectively end their season, have us pulling out those big fishing poles going fishing.
Yes, indeed. Very few big teams have come back from losing their first two games at home. There has been some teams that done.
Those are very special.
Yes, I was always thinking.
I know 30 years ago.
I'm just saying, it's
stop bragging on yourself.
All right, it's hard to do it, Ernie. That's all I'm saying.
That's all we were looking for. Let's get to courtside because that's where they're going to play the game.
Toronto Raptors. Taking a look at Toronto. Tough loss for them in game one. We'll see if they can rally back in front of their hometown crowd to tie the series.
And this virtually becomes a must-win after that loss in game one. You almost never see a team drop the first two at home and go on to win a playoff series.
Starting group for the Magic. Inside, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Augustine and Fournier are in the backcourt. And it's Isaac into the three.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
Almost like he was anticipating the play call, right? You love the hustle.
Here's Augustine. Empty that time from Leonard.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Rejected by Isaac.
You can see the long wingspan of Jonathan Isaac coming into play twice on the pipes.
And so it's Augustine will bring it up for Orlando. Outside Fournier. Lowry against Augustine. And it's Gordon missing. Vucevic lost contact on the shot. And now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, that's power and focus of Nikola Vucevic. Hit him, slap him, doesn't make a difference.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
It takes to win. You love playing with teammates like that, guys.
Now here is Lowry. Teardrop shot, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. TJ Augustine picks one up. The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the night.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
No good on the free throw.
Well, at this point, a multiple-time All-Star, a member of the U.S. national team at the Olympics in Rio, we'll just call him the gold standard, Kyle Lowry.
And he's good on the second. Here are the Magic now. Augustine. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
You see, before you could give Aaron Gordon a cushion from deep. At this point, though, he has honed that part of his arsenal.
Green against Fournier. Green kicks to Gasol. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Gordon.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Now, here's Isaac. Passes it to Augustine. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And now we're going to David Aldridge spoke with Steve Clifford. David.
And he was clearly feeling good coming out of the locker room. They were very composed all through their Game 1 upset. He's hoping for more of the same tonight. He told me, we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but I'm going to get ahead of myself. If we go home with a 2-0 lead, we're going to be real. Stay so, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Well, that's a pass I don't think anyone saw coming other than maybe Kyle Lowry. What vision on the dish.
And Vucevic kicks to Gordon. And here's Vucevic. Here's Isaac. Gasol with the rebound. Here's Siakam. Off target at the rim.
Boy, the defense collapsing and throwing him off balance on his way to the cup.
Fournier against Green. Fournier finds Gordon. And the pass to Augustine. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds for the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. And the Raptors with some changes. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Gasol. Norman Powell comes in for Danny Green. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. He gets it in there.
You have to know when to simply catch and shoot, and it serves Terrence Ross very well that time.
Pass to Leonard from 15 feet away, and that one hits back iron. And it's Carter Williams with the ball for Orlando. To the middle, it's stolen by Ibaka. And now, running up the court, Leonard pushing it out, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And busting it up the floor. Leonard showing a lot of energy on the fast break. If there's one thing he doesn't lack, it's hustle.
Now here's Carter Williams. Ross passes to Birch. Kicks to Carter Williams. Over to the left wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Ross. Rebound by the Raptors.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Leonard looking over the floor. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And the basket is good. Ross has got his second bucket of the night.
When the mid-range is working for Terrence Ross, he's going to create problems. It's just a matter of can he do it consistently, Kev?
Outside Leonard. Pass to VanVleet. Beyond the arc. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Magic lead by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And let's listen to Pascal Siakam talking about the work ethic of his teammates.
We come in every day, guys in the gym every single day. So I used to think that I was always the hardest worker, but just coming to see guys, the amount of work that they put in, trying to get better each and every day.
And Craig, when everyone is working hard, it builds a chemistry.
And a culture. Kevin, winning teams all have it. It's not enough to be here. You want to win.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
I'll tell you, they've simply been more assertive in the open floor. They're leaking out early, converting with confidence.
We got Ibaka. Powell is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Now here's Carter Williams. Defense right on him. That one goes in.
Well, in that individual matchup, the rim is totally unprotected. He's just got too much size on him.
Here's Leonard. Birch grabs the board.
Now, great look on that. Just a little out of rhythm.
Yeah, he looked like he forced that a little bit. Just needs to take his time. Got to make these shots right now.
Now here's Ross. From outside, off the mark. The feed to Powell. Here's Ibaka. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket.
Kev, we know this about Serge Ibaka. This guy is a strong presence on the offensive glass. If you don't check him out, you're going to get hurt.
Here's Birch. Defended by Ibaka. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Magic shooting their second and third free throws tonight. First free throw is good. And the Raptors with some changes. Marcus All's checked in for Siakam. Green comes in for Leonard. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Norman Powell. Then for the Magic, Vucevic, he's checked in for Ken Birch. Isaac comes in for Gordon. And Fournier subbed in for Ross. He's perfect from the line this time. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh boy, that's 2 on him now. And if he gets a third foul before halftime, his playing time is going to have to be limited for a bit.
The Magic making a switch here. Augustine's checked in. Now here's Green. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Lowry against Augustine. Just 4 to shoot. And he comes up with the deuce. Lowry's got the game tied up here for the Raptors. And for the Magic, they're shooting the ball at 42%. Augustine with it. Rejected by Gasol. 11 feet away. Rebound by the Magic. They won in their last outing, Saturday's game.
And on the road, their perimeter shooting really helped to kind of keep the crowd out of the game.
No, I completely agree. They completely took the crowd out of it. They were scorching hot from the perimeter all night long.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Augustine with it. Now Green defending. And Augustine gets to Fournier. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And so Ibaka will bring it up for Toronto. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. to the wing on the left. Nice form on the 20-footer. Now it's a 4-point Raptor lead.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Gasol against Augustine. It's Fournier on the wing. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
I'd like to see more of this from Evan Fournier. He's proven he has the size and touch to score inside.
Here's Lowry. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
For Toronto, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. Ross is checked in for Orlando.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Kyle Lowry. Here's Fournier. And just over 3.5 minutes play here in the second quarter. Takes the 13-footer. No good on that one. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Isaac with the steal. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. 1:07 left here in the second. Lowry against Augustine. 2 points. That one goes. And it's 8 points for Kyle Lowry.
Well, small frame, but big heart. How about Kyle Lowry's toughness on the finish through contact?
Got a piece of it. And Augustine kicks to Vucevic. Looking for Fournier. Gets it there. Green with the block.
Well, there's no consistency from the field in this quarter. We'll see if he can get his shot going.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And there aren't too many big men more dependable than Gasol. He's a skilled passer who can operate out of that high post, but also give you a little rim protection if you need it.
Raptors have made 2 of the previous 3 free throws in today's game.
2 shots.
He's off on the first. And the Raptors with some changes. Siakam is checked in for Ibaka. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Danny Green. And Norman Powell subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And a switcher also for Orlando. Birch is checked in. He hits the second from the line. Here's Fournier. They play the clock right. They go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Passes it to Birch. Here's Isaac. He kicks to Vucevic. 6 to shoot. Over Gasol. The Magic again can hit.
And battling hard on the glass. They hold the advantage here so far.
Now here's Leonard. And the pass to Lowry. Got it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
Well, I like to see Evan Fournier focusing on the defensive end. He's got the potential to get better there.
And so it's Toronto holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Trailing to start the quarter, they battled hard and pulled off a tremendous comeback. Now enjoying the lead. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Coach. The offense seemed to struggle a bit early on. What did you see?
Well, turnovers killed us and went directly to baskets. And then disorganized offensive play. We have a way we have to play against them. We got to stay with it.
Yeah, the ball has to move and not stick, right? Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Halfway through this round one matchup of the NBA playoffs, Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Shaq. Checking out Toronto after falling into a 1-0 hole to start the series. They look to be getting back on the right track here tonight. And it's crucial that they do hold on to this halftime lead because falling behind 2-0 would leave them with a very steep hill to climb. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Raptors.
You got to like their offense efficiency. They were patient, took good shots. That was reflected in their high field goal percentage. They just need to keep playing smart in the second half and close this thing out. Don't get keeping out.
And over to Kenny. How about what you saw from the Magic?
Well, I think their problem is rebounding, Ernie. You know, when you're trying to come back in a game, every possession counts because each possession can turn into points, and you need to cut that deficit quickly.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
The evening commute has plenty of people on the move here tonight in Toronto, where we welcome you back. Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round one playoff matchup. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
I don't think you could ask for anything more from this guy. He has been fantastic to start this one.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round one playoff matchup. Toronto leading by 8. Tipping off the second half. Here's Steve Clifford's 5. Inside, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Augustine and Fournier are in the backcourt. And it's Isaac in at the small forward position.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots at close range.
Augustine passes to Fournier. Gordon kicks to Augustine. Vucevic up top. Fournier against Lowry. From 11 feet away. And no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. To the left wing. Left side, Leonard. Shoots over Isaac. And it's Leonard missing. The Magic trail by 10. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Yeah, just ice cold right now from the floor. Time to regroup.
And I think, Greg, they look lost and they look frustrated. Not sure how they're missing so many shots right now.
Defense, Toronto, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon.
Well, he's obviously anticipating different movement there, and instead of an easy connection, the pass sails straight into the front row.
Lowry against Augustine. Right side Lowry. Isaac with the steal. Pass to Vucevic, 14 feet away, count the basket. Vucevic has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Magic. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. And it's sent back by Isaac. To the paint. The shot's good from Fournier.
I'll tell you, Fournier with a good instance of focus against good defense. Pretty play.
Pass to Gasol. Kicks it to Leonard. Shoots over Isaac. From out of the wing, he knocks it down. Leonard's got a second bucket tonight.
Well, this is a guy who understands his role in their offense, right? And they know exactly how to use him.
Outside Fournier. Leonard with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Siakam. Finished off the break. Siakam's got the lead up to 10 now for the Raptors.
Yeah, spreading end to end, but under control. That's the key.
No, exactly right, Greg. You can't go too fast. He pulled that off in brilliant fashion.
They kick it out to Green. Outside Gasol. Siakam. It's good on the putback. Siakam's got 4 points in the quarter.
What instincts this guy has on the glass. Has a real knack for getting in tight and always being ready for the tip.
Augustine dishes to Fournier. Here's Isaac. And the three ball is good. Isaac's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Raptors leading by 9. So timeout called here. The first for Toronto.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Yeah, no, not at all. It's a good call, Greg. They need a fresh, new approach here.
Some changes for Toronto. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Gasol. Norman Powell comes in for Danny Green. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. The Magic also changing it up. Ken Burge has checked in for Vucevic. Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Carter Williams in for Augustine.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
You can tell they've got their foot on the gas pedal right now. No slowing down. The defense starting to look helpless.
Here's Birch. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Fournier, that's for 2. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Ibaka's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, the way he's been going, he is not going to be the guy to turn this around.
But he gets it back. Leonard finds Powell. Pass to Ibaka. 4 on the clock. Here's Leonard. That shot misses. So Orlando will take it the other way.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
The pass to Ross. Ball's knocked loose. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go. All the way. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Well, I like that he shows no hesitation there.
Boy, when he's alone in the open court, he just attacks, right? I mean, turning on the jets and finishing easily at the rim.
Outside Fournier. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Fournier. Jacks up a 3. And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That is his first foul of the game. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Raptors out in front. They lead by 13. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, Greg. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of round 1 in the NBA playoffs. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. So for Toronto right now, they've got Norman Powell, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Ibaka, and Siakam in at the 4.
Well, exceptional at giving you that extra burst necessary on the drive. That's pretty.
Ross against Leonard. Left side Ibaka. Siakam down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Gordon. Pass to Van Vliet. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Raptors lead by 14.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Carter Williams, the pass to Gordon. Back to Carter Williams. Ross against Leonard.
He's one of maybe 2 guys in the league who can finish on that kind of jam. Ross has so many dunks at his disposal.
And that was an Unleashed Chaos replay, courtesy of Under Armour, wreaking havoc at the rim. Toronto calls timeout. With some changes. Gasol comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Green in for Norman Powell. Orlando also making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Ken Burch. Isaac comes in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Toronto's head coach had some words for his team during the break. He told them one thing. He said, no mistakes from here on out. We've got a good lead. We'll take chances. No dumb fouls. Smart basketball the rest of the way.
Basket counts. That's now 8 points for Terrence Ross.
Well, he continues to be a dangerous scorer for them, but he can't do it all by himself. Someone else has got to help them climb out of this hole.
Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Well, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He misses the free throw. And Toronto making a change here. Lowry's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Augustine passes to Vucevic. Augustine looking around. Green against Vucevic. 4 on the shot clock. To the three-point line, it's Augustine off the left rim.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Siakam kicks to Green. Outside Leonard. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Gasol, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 13.
And he knows how to make good use of his size in that low block. And Gasol's inside game is very refined. There's a smoothness to how he approaches it. Good job working the in-between area.
Yeah, I think if the defense is going to give that to him, he's got to take the opportunity. He uses his size and high release point on the jumper.
Now here's Leonard. Shoots over Isaac. And it's Leonard missing.
Boy, that's just the kind of tight defense you need to play on him. Any kind of move at all, and he'll bury it.
Augustine against Lowry. And it's denied. 1:27 left here in the fourth quarter. Offside Gasol. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Augustine, and with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Siakam passes to Leonard. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. Shot will not fall. So Orlando will take it the other way. Now here's Isaac. He's covered by Leonard. And the basket by Isaac.
Wow, how about the focus from the big man? Jonathan Isaac, comfortable in the paint.
They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Here's Lowry. And he makes good on the way.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're down by 9. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan player of the game.
And he's up over 50% from the field here tonight. And that speaks to how solid his shot selection has been. Nothing forced and really no bad decisions. Just good, smart, offensive basketball.
And Greg, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. Now, here's Vucevic. Back to Augustine. He kicks it to Vucevic. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content.
Let's remember we're talking about a fundamentally sound player. Nikola Vucevic gifted at fooling defenders with that pump fake.
last one, and that brings them within 8. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Siakam kicks to Vendley. So it's Toronto winning this one. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at one game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Danny, a strong defensive effort both individually and team. Now, how comfortable are you at that end of the floor now, knowing that you can make things tough on the opposition?
Well, we want to make them take tough shots. We're not comfortable at any point defensively, but we got to continue to be active and be aggressive and get our hands on those balls.
Been the mark of the Spurs for a long time, Danny. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, that'll do it for now. You can join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.